Hello, welcome back to Lloyd JD, the best fucking podcast in the world. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
And this is motherfucking Phil.
Yo.
Tell me what you do, Phil.
So, I run PK Screams, which is a photography company, and I do some alternative modeling. A lot of the stuff I focus
You
on.
model?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have some blood and gore
You
stuff.
don't get nude, do you?
Hey, I can if you want me to.
Oh, no, I don't want you to. I'm just
That's 2 weeks in a row.
I know. If we have another person on here that likes to get nude and put pictures on the internet, I don't know.
No, so I have actually focused mainly on concert photography back when good old Live Nation was still alive. And now I'm actually starting a magazine with another photographer in Calgary, Past Photography, and we are starting up Attainable magazine, which is going to be focusing again on the alternative side of modeling, males, females.
Okay.
And I'm going to focus on actual band reviews and concert coverage.
So what if Geordie wanted to do some modeling?
Hey.
Just... Yeah.
Hey, I'll throw some blood on you and we can...
we do that?
Yeah.
Could we do... We could... That would be a great episode, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Actually...
What?
Yeah, I think that is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to have Jordy and we're going to... We'll do a photo shoot. How's that sound?
You don't have to
Phil?
get naked.
You don't have to be naked, you know what?
See? You don't have to be naked.
Let me just tear some shirts.
Why? Oh, live a little. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll break him
Eventually.
down. Yeah, we'll break him down.
He may end up naked.
Come on, bro. The stuff I do for this podcast, then you can't just take one for the team. You're here. You're part of the team. You're part of the team.
Here you go.
Yeah, see? Look, he's getting his nips out.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Well,
So you're working on... Tell us about Attainable.
Attainable. Okay, well, we just started up, actually just a few days ago, beginning of this week, we were like, you know what, let's start a magazine. Because we realized there's a lot of alternative models in Calgary that want to kind of do photo shoots, get published, do work with like other models and photographers and whatnot. And we're like, you know what, let's start a magazine because there's nothing like really big in Calgary that does alternative stuff. And I was like, you know what, okay. So my partner, Past Photography, is going to be basically doing the photo shoots for the alternative models. I'll be helping out once in a while, kind of behind the scenes and whatnot. And I'm going to be focusing on concert coverage because I've been interviewing bands for a while now and whatnot. And we have an Instagram, Twitter, everything is already up and running.
so how many people are making the magazine?
There's two of us, but we're hiring like photographers from around the world and models from around the world.
And what goes into actually making the magazine? Is this mostly done on the computer? Or is this...
Yeah, basically we're going to be telling the models like, okay, this is the deadline for this month's magazine. Send us photos, give us credentials for you and for your photographer or makeup artist.
Yeah.
And then we're going to just sit down together, put it together on iDesign, on our Macs, and then we're going to submit it to MagCloud, who's basically going to host the magazine.
Okay.
And I think from what I remember, it costs MagCloud charges $5 plus whatever investment we want to make. So if it's a $15 magazine, then we make $10.
Okay.
The website gets $5, and then they offer prints for X amount of dollars if people want to do prints.
So eventually it does come out as an actual
A physical magazine, if
readable
people
magazine.
want it, because honestly...
Because some people actually read the magazines
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, and
Which I was fucking amazed to find out that people would go online to read the fucking newspaper. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. But I mean, physical magazines have been on a decline for a long
I love it,
long
but that
time.
was the point of a fucking magazine,
Well,
wasn't it?
It is the point of a magazine, and
Everyone
you know,
wants that physical magazine. I love buying High Times.
And the
Exactly.
problem is with digital is that typically if I buy a digital copy of something, I'm going to read it on my phone or iPad or whatever the fuck I'm reading
Tablet,
it on,
yeah.
and then that's it. Whereas a physical magazine, I might be done with it, and I'll go, hey Lloyd, here's that, and you'll take it, you'll read it, you'll
Pages are
pass it on.
crispy.
Yeah. Maybe not a magazine
Why
from
is your
that collection.
Sears magazine
But
crispy?
we're also going to be aiming to do stuff like old magazines did. Like, we're going to have pullouts. We're going to have, like, space for advertisements and whatnot. And,
What about cologne?
hey, if
Maybe
you
get
want
some.
cologne, maybe
Always love that page.
those little tear
Free cologne,
strips.
yeah. Rubbing the paper on my neck before we go out. I
Get a
love
paper
it.
cut on the
I
nipple.
love it.
But the whole point is, like,
Why are
we
you
wanna
cloning
have,
your
like,
nip?
the pullouts, like, who wouldn't want to pull out, like, a tattooed chick on their walls? So
Yeah.
we're going to aim to do that eventually, too.
Okay.
So.
So still aiming more at girl models.
Well, we're
Or
going to
you
have
you're
female
gonna be doing
and
like
models.
some male pull-out.
We're going to have male, because I'm tattooed, and I'm like, you know what? We don't have a lot of alternative male models out
Yeah.
there, so why not do that as well?
Is there not a lot of alternative male models?
There are, but not a lot of them are like physically published because magazines want to make a sell, and most of the sells are to
Yeah, but wouldn't
chicks.
women want tattooed guys? Like, I don't know.
think
I don't know.
I don't think any woman wants to see me on the front of a fucking magazine, bro.
Can we
And
get
that-
Lloyd a cover?
No. No.
We are actually, that's one of our aims, is we're going to have alternations. Like 1 month it will be a female cover, the next month it will be male, and then vice versa. I'm gonna just kind of
There you
switch it
go.
out. So hey,
you
Lloyd,
could break into male modeling here.
me and
Yeah.
you
We
just,
could do that.
I have such a physique from modeling. If you haven't seen my physique, it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Well, you can watch the Skeletor
yeah,
video.
actually, if you watch Skeletor, you'll see how
Yeah.
amazingly buff
and
I
I
am.
mean that's alternative
See the stuff
modeling
I've
right
done
there.
for this podcast.
I know.
and I know there's more bull crap.
There's more brewing.
There's
always
more in the future because I know Jordy's not going to do that blood thing. So I'm pretty sure if that even happens, it's going to be me.
We have Rufinol. Jordy will do it.
He didn't look. He's like a donkey. He's really stubborn.
Yeah.
We really have to work him down. Get him drunk, maybe. Spiky drink.
Yeah.
What? I've done worse.
yeah.
Yeah. See, I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
I have, and I think I have your
Somewhere on my Facebook.
your
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
I think it's on the
'Cause
card.
There's the bunny.
Wait,
The
what
Alice
bunny?
in Wonderland.
Oh yeah, the Alice in Wonderland. That was submitted. I can't even remember anymore what magazine it was in, but again, it was hosted through MagCloud, and we had the option of digital, or we had the option to get a physical printed copy. And
Yeah.
I think ended up paying like $30 for mine, but it's like glossy. It's like a nice layout, like really thick paper, and
Yeah.
it doesn't rip easily. So
See, but I fucking hate those ones because I love, when I'm done with the business card, I used your business card for the end of my joints, right? Because
Thanks.
they're perfect.
exactly.
I had to use something. It was, when I go to people I get so many business cards
On
from
my
Comic Con.
face.
I probably did smoke your face, but I have every credit card, like one I get from Comic Con. Sorry, I probably smoked, but.
So there you go. If you've been waiting for Lloyd
And
to
when you get
contact
the
from
thick ones
Comic-Con,
with like the laminate, like it really fucks it up. You kind of have to like peel the laminate off. It's really annoying.
so it must be hard with like mine because mine
Yeah,
are the
I'll
little,
suck. I'll suck because mine are like a full. I use my own. mine are a fallback, but fuck, man, they suck.
yeah.
You got too good of
And
a.
my actual photography card, which is a card stock,
Yeah,
and
even
thin and
worse.
thick, is probably.
I don't know if it's not
undoable.
laminated. It might work
Yeah.
fine. I don't know, but I just found that some cards, really crappy.
Yeah.
So anyone out
As long as
there
mine was good, that's all that matters.
smoked real nice. But yeah, I do that a lot. Sometimes I actually do it to business cards I actually quite need.
Yeah.
So I find I have business cards and I only have the number and like the name left.
Yeah.
And
That's it. A little strip.
yeah. So
So if you're making business cards, there you go. All you need is that tiny little strip in
no,
there.
because I like the add-on because I use it.
Yeah.
I recycle.
So the mag you're starting up shortly.
yeah.
You've been working on some other stuff. We saw the Suicide Squad kind of.
Yeah, so that's actually called Misfits Squad, and we kind of did our own rendition of Suicide Squad, and I played Diablo.
Yeah.
Who's
And what-
Diablo? Sorry, I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't follow the comics.
You don't follow comics? Okay,
And
Diablo,
I follow comics, just not that.
basically, okay, do you know what Suicide Squad
I know.
was?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all criminals, and Diablo, I think he ended up being a fire guy. Basically set everything on fire and got
Okay,
angry and
there you go.
whatnot. And
That's okay.
after a while, he was like, you know what, I'm going to control my temper. I'm not using my powers anymore, etc., etc. And then in the movie, he's like, you know what, fuck you guys.
I was just making sure that you didn't
Yeah.
play Will Smith.
No,
in the
no, no,
movie.
no.
Okay.
No,
That's
so
tough role.
Let's
we're
not
actually-
go the Kevin Hart route all over again.
It's a tough
the
route.
team and me, like what we want to aim to do eventually is around Halloween, rent out one of the pubs, put out our own like kind of performance, have a couple bands play, have prints for sale, kind of
Okay.
people kind of be our own costume characters. But with all the fire regulations, I guess I can't set myself on fire in
Yeah,
there.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, you see, it's safe to do because I
No.
know what I'm doing, but at the same time, liabilities, and I don't want to ask sued because I don't have the money to pay people.
So much alcohol around, probably not too safe. I'm gonna not the best place for a fire show.
So it's a sideshow kind of thing that you guys are doing, or is
I
it?
don't want to say sideshow. It's gonna be kind of
I was gonna
just
say,
like
how weird is this gonna get?
I don't
Let's
know
be
how weird,
honest.
'cause,
How
well,
weird is this gonna
well,
get?
the original plan is I was gonna order my skin gel from Europe, which
Okay,
is kind
what the
of
fuck is skin gel?
what it is. It actually, no, seriously, what it does is you put the skin gel on top of your skin, and they actually use this in movies.
Okay.
And then you put the flammable liquid
Why
over top
would you want to do that to yourself?
because it's fun.
No, it's not fun.
Yeah.
That
Anyways.
sounds brutal. Skin gel?
And then you put the fire liquid on top of the skin gel,
I
and the
could-
liquid
yeah.
burns on the gel instead of your skin. So it looks like you're on fire, but it's on the
And what happens when the gel's all gone?
It actually takes a while for it to burn, like
Yeah.
good couple hours.
Have you done this before? Were we gonna practice it like before you burn to death in a a bar?
No. I've set myself on fire for fun with like hand sanitizer and axe and whatnot.
Okay.
With the skin gel, but
you've definitely done some science research there with the gel and
Gel,
the
exactly.
axe for sure.
And then my friend who was playing Harley Quinn, she's a fire breather, so the joke was she's gonna spit fire
Oh, God.
and catch my back on fire during the
I don't think there's a bar out there that's willing to have someone spit.
Actually, that's not true. I talked to some bars and
Really?
they're like, as long as I can prove that I have my fire safety, so my blanket, my extinguisher, the gel, and I have the permit from the city and the fire department.
Okay.
The bar will host it. So
It's just getting the permit.
It's getting a permit. So that's.
I
the tricky
imagine
part.
the city
Getting
fire department.
getting a permit to renovate your basement is hard. I can't imagine what the permit to blow fire in your basement is like. But
So yeah, basically what we're gonna do is just dress up in our characters, have a few bands play, have a few of the sideshow acts, and then just sell prints and like copies of that, and just have like a signing.
okay.
Nice.
So when are you guys planning to do that? Around Halloween?
We want to
Isn't
aim
that
for around
coming?
Halloween, but it's also because everyone in the team has such a weird work schedule that getting everyone organized together is a challenge.
We'll just tell them all to take Halloween off.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah. No, well, last Halloween we even got dressed up. I haven't dressed up in what?
Well, you got dressed up.
You didn't get dressed up.
I don't get dressed up.
What you this year you should, because I never get dressed up with two, and I did Skeletor and painted my own fucking face. It took me like fucking 8 hours. I feel like you should do it this year.
Yeah.
Take one for the team. Get dressed up. That'd be great. People who watch the podcast want to see JD in some fucking costume.
Well, they'll have to leave comments below because if
Fuck.
I don't see any comments
Fuck
below,
that.
Do it.
Please leave comments. You never leave comments. He never does any. We almost had him in a dress.
that's right. That's right.
Hey,
Almost
you
didn't.
haven't seen me in a dress yet.
I don't want to see you in a dress. It's not like my thing to go around and see men in dresses. I'm going to be honest with you. But if I could get JD in a dress just for public humiliation thing, I'd be okay because he public
It
humiliates
didn't work the
me
last
all
time
the
you
fucking
tried.
time.
The last time you tried, everybody just.
Well, I don't need 1,000 subscribers now. I just need 1 or 2 fucking comments. Come on. I know there's some people out there that watch a damn show. Trevor, come on. I know you
How about this? 5 comments on this video. He wears a dress for the next podcast.
5 comments.
5 comments.
Not a dress. I'll
No,
do the
you'll
Halloween
dress up.
thing.
You'll dress up on Halloween. Whatever
dress
you
up
want to
on
dress up
Halloween.
as.
Okay.
But it has to be full costume. I don't want you to like cop out and be like, oh, I'm Jim. And like you have like a fucking thing that says Jim on it. Like it has to be
A legitimate.
it has to be full costume.
How about a Frank?
No, it has to be full costume.
All right.
Like
Okay.
full costume.
Yeah.
Your face is painted.
Yeah.
Hair is
Your
done.
body has either a costume or it's painted.
Yeah.
You have to go full out.
And there's a prop.
I'll take a page out of Kevin Rowland's thing. Maybe I'll go full Demi Moore.
What's
You didn't see Kevin's Facebook page?
No.
From putting on the foil from last week's episode.
Oh, no, I never saw
You know
it.
Demi Moore, the famous pregnancy pose?
Sure.
He did that.
Oh, brutal. Okay, well maybe don't do that. But we should still do a full costume.
We'll find something.
5 comments. That's not a lot, and I
Yeah.
could definitely make 5 profiles and just
Exactly.
nail that. Right? Okay, there we go. Jordy, get in on this. So that's gonna be good. I'm pumped for that.
He's giggling over there, but little you know, the next time he's getting roofied, we're doing the blood splatter painting.
Get covered in blood and then hooded. Oh, God.
too much.
And for those of you who don't know what hooded is, you can probably search that on Google. It'll come up. I found out last weekend after the episode. So, what else you got coming up, man?
Well,
Other
it's
than
not
that-
personally.
Is
but
this going to get raunchy, this bar thing?
We hope.
What about nudity? Like, is there nudity going on?
Well, the thing is, our Harley Quinn likes to go Harley Quinn, so you never know.
Well, I've never read a Harley Quinn comic where she was fully nude because that would have been an awesome comic. Never found that
But no,
comic. I'm sure I could find it on Pornhub.
I don't know. There's a few other things like I do body suspensions. So one of the
Oh, God.
hey, yes.
Oh, God.
So hopefully for one of the actual
I've seen those live before.
Yeah, one of the magazine like covers, I want to do a full out body suspension and do some like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And I actually helped film a documentary that is supposed to come out this year. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to talk about it and when it's coming out, but
secret documentaries, but
You're already talking about it, so you might as well go.
I'm guessing shit gets pretty raw
so-
on this documentary.
all I'm gonna say is, if you remember Misery Signals Malice X tour from like 2014, they actually filmed the entire documentary. They had a bunch of videographers in Calgary, Edmonton on their basically 10 tour dates filming. And we've talked with the director who put on the tour and who helped film everything and put everything together. He is aiming for a 2016 release. When 2016? I don't know.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's 2016 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
Anytime.
It's
Anytime. You've already got a few
it's
months.
coming to the
Yeah,
It's
you've
coming
only-
in, and it's apparently a full-blown documentary. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that, and that's all I can tell you.
yeah.
Oh God, I'm sorry. This is beer. It's bloody awful. I'm
Chug it.
I can't. I'm working my way through it, but oh damn.
So you do the suspension thing as well.
Yeah.
Like, are you doing that here? Are you going to Van to do that, or
Actually, here in Calgary, there is a group here in Calgary, Permafrost Suspensions, that hosts.
Permafrost suspensions?
Yeah.
Why permafrost?
I guess that's the name they go with, and then
Oh, okay.
the team is called the Frostbacks or whatever it is.
Is it because they feel no pain?
Let's go with that probably.
I feel no pain.
feel no pain?
I've done it. I've just recently did my 6th suspension, and I have my own hooks
From
now.
the knees and shit, or what?
No. So I've done a suicide, which is 4 on your back.
Okay.
I've done a crucifix, which is 2 on your back, 2 on your arms. I've done 2 resurrections, which is 2 basically in your chest.
I don't like these names. We should rename these. You know, like the Jezebel.
Yeah.
And then
Free hooks. The Jezebel.
I've done the Fallen Angel, which is 6 on my ribs, 3 on each side.
Owies.
Ooh.
That was a difficult one. And then I've done.
What do you mean a difficult one? How long did you last up there?
I think the longest I've lasted is about 10 minutes in total. It really depends on suspension, my mind frame. Like sometimes I'm just I don't want to do this, but I'm doing it anyway.
I couldn't do it for a second.
That's
I've seen the
it's gotta be
kneecap
hard
one.
just to get to that point. Like
I've seen the
moment
kneecap
they came
one.
out with a hook.
Brutal.
I'd be like, I'm done.
The kneecap one really gets me.
I've seen a kneecap. I want to do it eventually. Actually, a scary one. I'll
And the
show you the
skin's all
video
like,
after. But it's the Superman cut down to suicide. So I had 8 hooks in my back and my legs. So I looked like I was flying horizontally like Superman. But then they cut 6 of the ropes, and I dropped down to 2.
Why would they do that?
Because I asked them
Fucking
to.
assholes.
They're not assholes. I asked them.
I'd
It's
be like,
gotta be painful.
I'm beat the person that cut the ropes.
It's got to be painful.
No, I know. I
It
couldn't do
can
it.
be.
Yeah.
So I'll show you the video after, and then we'll see what you say.
So how do you deal with the pain?
You usually just breathe through it, and like
Fuck off.
it's not
Just breathe for it. If you told me that while I was hanging from hooks, I'd be swinging for it. All right, come here. Breathe through it. So you don't go to some mental la-la land where everything's beautiful?
Sometimes I do. Like the reason I do it is because it clears my mind, and afterwards,
Because you have a lot of tattoos.
I have my neck, my chest,
I have some tattoos.
scarification.
I'm not into scarification. I've seen that done. It scares the living shit out of me.
I have an implant in my ear. I'm eventually getting a few other implants, like my magnets and a few other
Some
silicone.
magnets. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll show you the videos after, and it's pretty awesome.
It's all magnetized over here.
Yeah.
Women are just doing me attracted to you. But the pain, I get tattoos every time and I fucking hate it. There's nothing more than I hate than the pain of tattooing. And every time I try to find new ways to cope with the pain. And I recently went and got my elbow and the inside done. And it was my best sitting yet. I sat really, really well. And I managed to actually kind of drift away in my head where I almost fell asleep. And it's the only time I've actually been able to sort of meditate to the point to where I couldn't feel the pain on my arm, which I thought was crazy because it's the hardest part I've actually ever got tattooed. But I sat amazingly.
Yeah,
And so I had to go to some special place though.
But
It was some magic going on. But seriously, I went to some.
Well, that's the thing. Like everyone has a different like pain tolerance. Like you said, you wouldn't be able to handle scarification. I had no issue with the scarification, but with the hooks, like
You're cutting me. Scarification, you're cutting me.
We really get branded.
Oh, no, fuck that. No, I couldn't get branded. Have you ever had like a little burn on your finger from like a lawnmower or something? Oh,
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting a full picture?
But each suspension for each person is going to be different. Like my first suspension, the only thing that really sucked was getting lifted. The piercings I had no issue with. The suspension itself I had no issue with.
But I guess the suspension for me would have no meaning. Like for me, piercings was always, my mum always taught me about keeping cultures alive and how, tattoos and piercing, they go way back in our...
Yeah.
But so do suspensions.
They do, but I'm not that. I can't really associate with. I like to wear the jewelry. I like to wear the pictures on me, but to just hang there for 10 minutes and deal with pain, I don't see an end result that is giving me anything that I'm doing it for. Do you know what I mean? Like I do the tattoos for the end result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then hanging there for like an hour,
But
2 hours.
you'll always have the scars from it. Like, I mean, suspensions, you're right. I mean, they do have historical contents. I mean,
They do.
If you look at the Blackfoot, I mean, they have the Sundance, which is basically suspensions,
In their own way, yeah.
hanging from their chests or dragging buffalo skulls attached to their back and all that kind of stuff. I mean,
maybe it's going somewhere during the pain
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
or some
Well, like for
the
me, like
spirit.
what I find is like the day after, whatever issue I've been dealing with like the past few months, weeks, whatever it may be, I look at it like a much more fresh start, so I can tackle that issue in a different mind frame than I was in originally.
Yeah, I'd just still be hurting.
and I mean, I guarantee you, there is such a release of endorphins,
Oh, yeah.
anyways, that there's a rush
All right.
associated with it.
Ooh.
So.
All right, hey, he's getting a release over
yeah,
here.
exactly.
I mean, we should
Oh.
stop talking about it. He's getting endorphins. The only endorphins I'd be getting are hurting ones.
Honestly, like what I tell people is go to an open night.
I've seen it done.
in person.
And I watched a guy drill his face as well. And I preferred the drilling, to be honest with you, because it was
Are we talking
awesome.
about Ryan?
It was awesome. I don't know. Drilled his face. He has a documentary, and he has a girlfriend that does.
Is this something that they just get shot in the neck with a fire?
I don't know. It might be the same guy.
Yeah, might be talking to the same guy.
Yeah, he has like big ears and shit. I watched him
Yeah.
drill his face. It was pretty fucking epic. That's one of the two top things best things I've ever seen in my life live.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think you were there for the drilling.
Was I there for the drilling?
I think you
Was
were there
it-
for the drilling
was it the
because we met
tattoo
up the same
convention?
day. Yeah, we met up on the same day. But
Right.
During
Okay.
comic? Or was it during the
No.
No, it's tattoo
Tattoo.
Tattoo
convention.
convention? Then yeah, it's probably Ryan we were talking about.
Yeah.
So I got to see some cool stuff there.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching.
Yeah. So if people are looking to get involved in the suspension thing, want to see one live, how do they go about that?
Honestly, I would say go check out Permafrost Suspensions if you're here in Calgary, or just do a research on Google.
Just give it a go in the garden.
There's actually like a website specifically to like body suspensions where they list like legitimate companies on their website
Yeah.
and what city they're based in, and then you can contact them.
Could you not sterilize some fishing hooks? Go in the garden.
No.
Hang for some trellis.
I don't recommend that. Like,
Be a lot of fish
usually a
hooks.
lot of the piercers are like high top professional piercers, so
Yeah.
they know what they're doing.
Shark
they know
hooks, maybe?
You never know.
You might be able to find something. I'm joking. Don't try that at home.
No.
Be ridiculous.
Yeah, no, guys. If you want to actually check out like suspensions, I recommend like researching on Google. Find like a company near you that does it. Contact them. Go watch some. Ask questions. Talk to people who have done it before.
Do a lot of fucking research, man.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It took me a while because I've seen on YouTube videos, and that's kind of how I first got into it.
Yeah.
Went to a live performance. I watched it. I talked to people who've done before. I've asked questions, and then I found a piercer I was comfortable with doing it to me. And then it kind of went from there.
Would you be comfortable with me doing it?
No.
I wouldn't mind doing the piercing part.
Yeah.
But anyway, where can we find you? If we do want to get in touch with you and what's going on with your magazine and your photography.
So my personal website is PK Screams. That's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all basically the same name. Or Attainable Magazine is on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Okay, so all the links we'll put below. JD's pretty good with that. He'll put all our
Most of the
links
time.
below. I think we're wrapping
Yeah.
up. JD's giving
Yeah.
me his wrap it the fuck up nods.
Yeah.
I know those by now. I'm getting real good at body language. We have like a kind of a system of eye flutters
Yeah.
that we can.
Sweet.
So anyway, it was great having you on, dude. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
And I'm PK Screams.
Peace.
See ya.